Hey, this is Barry with the Barry and Holly Morning Show on WQSB. You can get behind-the-scenes chat, exclusive giveaways, and more content from us.
Hey, if you love the podcast, join us live every morning from 6 to 9 on the WQSB Facebook page.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
That will take us on a series of wacky mishaps and wild adventures.
So, sit back and have fun.
With a little love and some tenderness.
I know what you're thinking. They can't be doing what they're doing, but they are. They have to.
I love working here!
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
You guys make it sound like it's so much fun.
Everyone started to tune in.
We know you. We know the type of work you can put out.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
Now reversing the peepholes on our door so you can see in. So now I can peek in to see if anyone is waiting to jack me with a sock full of pennies. You know, somebody wants to help themselves to an eyeful. Enjoy the show.
And Holly.
When I speak, what is it you hear? Is it like backwards talk or dolphin squeak?
You think they're laughing at us?
No, I think they're laughing at you. You are amazing.
WQSB, good morning. It is 6:10. Hold my hand, whatever. Please hold the ice cubes. I'm still trying to warm up from Friday.
Really?
That was cold.
It was cold.
Yeah, ice. You like that kind of stuff, though.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, who?
Yeah. I did scream.
Yeah.
I'm not going to discount the screaming.
Yeah, from the Ice Bucket Challenge we're talking about. We did this Friday when the show is over. Mm-hmm. And I was expecting to be cold, but when the first, ice cubes hit me in the head and that water, that sudden burst, I was like froze.
What did you say that Bobby Ledbetter said when you got out to the remote?
About how when...
Your pants.
Yeah, because I changed shirts because you told me I was making a mistake by wearing a jacket, so the raincoat.
There would have been an uproar.
So I put on a QSB t-shirt, but I didn't bring any extra pants. And then I had the remote like an hour later at Twin City, and Bobby Ledbetter walked over and wanted to see, and he says, "Yeah." He said, "You guys are honest. You tell it like it is, because there you are." I said, "Yeah, I warned you on the radio that I'd probably be pulling up like I peed my pants."
Yeah.
And sure enough, they were still wet.
That's pretty much what it looked like.
But when me and Will were driving down there, I decided to at least turn on the heat warmer, the seat warmer.
Yeah.
And that helped a little bit.
I have the back side, not the front side.
Not the front, though.
Yeah.
No, front side, I just sweat all over myself.
Well, you could have laid the seat back and...
I could let Will drive, and I could lay down face first.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I meant.
Sure. That wouldn't look weird at all, would it?
No.
No, but it was fun. So if you want to see the video of it, it's up on our Facebook page.
Yeah, it's the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, so when the water, the ice cubes hit you, what was your first... Were you expecting it? I know it's cold, but it's just like it's almost shocking when it hits you.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And I was so afraid that it was going to come out of my mouth.
Yeah, I was too.
And I was being so careful. But so far, I've done really good at keeping control of my mouth.
If you go back and watch the Facebook, I think I let one or two slip off the air.
Off the air, yeah.
On the air.
Well, like when Art the Clown showed up behind you for my birthday, everybody expected me to cuss.
You were so close. You said you were that close to cussing.
But I didn't do it.
No.
Yeah, that was treason. I did wear the same pants the rest of the day, but they were like quick dry, so those didn't really matter. But
and then as the weekend went on, your daughter Harlow was challenged.
Harlow was challenged,
and she had to do it.
She had to do it.
I bet she enjoyed it though.
This was Mayor's favorite video. This was her shining moment
because she gets to pour the ice water on her sister's head. And you can see in Mayor's face that she is loving it.
She's eating it up, yeah. Now, I will have to say I had to leave the ice out because she's 10. Would it hurt her? No. But would I have to hear about it with the screaming? Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, so I did like a I hit a little bump of warm in there.
Yeah. Oh.
Mama knows how to do it.
Well, you got to take care of them.
Well, yeah.
So anyway, that went on this weekend, and there's a lot of that going on. So hope everybody had fun doing that. Yeah. Hey, we got a busy day today. We had a lot of stuff going on. We've got the Secret Sound Contest. By the way, we did have a winner on Friday. If you missed it, Secret Sound number 2 has been guessed. Now, here was the sound again. That sound is dropping a Christmas ornament on the floor.
That's what that was.
That's the hollow of the sound. Everybody was guessing ping pong ball or like solo cup or plastic cup, and it does have that sound.
It does have that sound. It sounds like a ping ball going, or a ping ball going into an empty solo.
It does. So listen again. So the hollow part of it is the Christmas ornament. Mm-hmm. So we were thinking, it's April. People's not going to be thinking Christmas, so this may go on for a while. So I was surprised, but the caller got through and guessed it correctly. Let me say who was the winner. It was Josh Story from Gadsden knew it and picks up $400, dropping a Christmas ornament on the floor.
Wow.
Yeah.
$400.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So we have sound number 3, which we're working on, and this is one that you helped record.
Yes.
Yeah, and that comes up to 710.
Uh-huh.
So starting over to 100. So get ready. Your chance to guess, and had quite a few come by the remote Saturday, both remotes, and talking about the secret sound and how they just knew what it was, but they couldn't get through.
Do you think, or do you feel stressed out when we start a new sound, and are you scared that people are going to be like, yep, I know exactly?
Yeah.
I mean, too.
Because we had one last year, I forget what it was, but we thought this is going to go on a while. And it was either the first or second person who got through got it.
They got it.
And
I don't remember what it was.
I don't either, but we were surprised thinking, wow, we thought this one may last
How'd y'all get that?
for a week or so. We ended up having to give clues. But that's going on, and coming up later this week, you got the Marshall County Spring Carnival getting underway in Boaz, and we have tickets for that. These are good tickets, because think about going to the fair with the kids.
Oh,
it's going to cost you.
It's expensive.
You got to pay to get in, then you got to pay for those armbands, and those are like, what, $20-$30.
Do those tickets cover?
Yes.
Oh.
We made sure of that, so we had to check. Yes, so you're going to have a chance, and it's I believe a family pack of 4.
Wow.
So let me double check this before I say, yes, it's a family pack of 4 tickets. So to the Marshall County Spring Carnival. And the carnival is going on like over a week.
How do we win those?
Be listening for caller number 10.
Okay.
We'll be doing that. And then starting a week from today, we have Old Dominion concert tickets. And then another one starting probably later this afternoon, getting ready for Mother's Day, which is less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Our Mommy and Me photo contest is back. We're looking for photos of you and your mom, or mom, if you're listening, you and maybe your kids, or like the commercial says, you and your dog, anybody, it's just whoever you consider.
Whoever you're a parent to.
Like you and Doug would be okay.
Yeah.
Because Doug's your kid.
I mean, I have 2 children, but yes.
Sure.
I could pose with Doug.
Yeah. And it's as simple as uploading the photo, telling us who you are, and then we'll be having a random drawing, and somebody's going to win. It looks like over at least $300 to $400 worth of prizes.
Oh, yeah. It's building up there.
Yeah. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on. We'll be talking more about the Mommy and Me photo contest. But first,
how'd you know?
Things you need to know. And can you believe another month? We're only a couple of days away, and it's already over.
No, I cannot believe I have to pay my rent in like 3 days.
They should do it every other month. I think they
really
should pass a law.
Yeah. You should get 1 month. Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, at least get 1 month out of the year free.
Yeah. I would probably choose December if I had to do that. But today is National Superhero Day.
Yes.
Wrong music. Yay. Are these in order, numerical order?
They are. They are. So they had a recent survey. So first, favorite superhero of all time. Who would you pick?
Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you like Batman?
Robert Pattinson.
I mean, what about Batman? Not the ones who play Batman,
but they always have the coolest stories, like a dark Gotham. It's like a dirty New York City, but it's not a real place, and they're all weird and crazy.
You know, most of the Batman movies, you think, why would anybody want to live there? Because it's usually raining. Like the last Batman, it was dark, it rained all the time. Batman could never talk above a whisper. Is that his superpower?
I don't know. I really hate the one with Heath Ledger when he talks like this in character.
Oh,
it's
you mean Christian Bale?
Yeah, you can still hear you, dude.
Yeah. Now, Christian Bale was a good Batman.
He was a great
But if I
Batman.
didn't have closed caption, I'd have no idea what Batman told
I
me.
hate when he talks like this.
Because if I was a Joker, I'd have to probably beat him up just because I can't understand what you're
I
saying.
know. Like, talk like a normal person, Batman.
So they think whispering is going to make you not know who they are.
I don't know. It's got to be a little more gruff. Phantom was the first superhero created
No
in
idea who that is.
1936. I have no idea. And here's America's top favorite superheroes in order, counting down from number 5, Iron Man.
It's a little surprising.
Number 4, Captain America.
I get it.
Number 3, Batman.
Does that surprise you? Number 3?
It really does.
Yeah.
Number 2, your favorite, Spider-Man.
Yes, and they were working on a new Spider-Man movie. And then number 1, there's a new one of these coming out this summer.
Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be big.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Superman at all? The movies? No?
No. I really just like Batman. I like that dark weirdness.
Because I saw a show the other day asking, what is Batman's superpower?
Batman?
That's a trick question. Because he doesn't have any.
No, it's all his outfit.
Because he's so rich, he has all these gadgets
Yeah,
and
it's his
stuff.
gadgets.
Because the person on the show said he can fly.
No.
Because he's a bat. I thought, no,
No.
he's
He
not
grapples.
really a bat.
No, he does the grappling hooks.
Grappling.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
swings.
Okay.
Here's your little something extra. During her set at Rock the Country in Knoxville on Friday night, Ella Langley was surprised with her first ACM award for New Female Artist of the Year. And she had a congratulatory video sent from Miranda Lambert. Langley will be celebrated on her win at the 60th ACM Awards on Prime Video on Thursday, May 8th.
You know, this bothers me. Why did they do it now?
I was about to say, why'd they do this so
Why
early?
don't they wait till the award show when she's sitting in the crowd like we were at the Abbeys and then, ta-da, you're the winner?
Is she on tour?
Yeah, she's on tour. So during the tour, they put up a video behind her. She had no idea that Miranda had sent this video in saying, congratulations, you are the new female artist of the year. Which is cool.
They probably were able to get like rights for views and
Could
to
be.
get people talking and to get it in the media and to go ahead and say, hey, we've given away one award. You're not going to believe the other ones we're going to give away. You think?
But now it means they're not going to actually show that award given out live on TV.
No,
She misses that
should I think
chance.
they've done it? No, I'm
She's
just
already
trying to
won it.
figure out.
I don't know. Did you see her picture on our Facebook
Yeah.
page? See the dog?
Yeah.
His name is Crew.
Oh, I like that.
Crew the dog.
Why didn't that? I mean, why are they doing it just with this one category?
They'll do the male like I think today maybe. So then they'll do the best new group. So they'll do all 3 of them instead of doing it live on the show, which I think is not fair to the winners. They say they don't have enough time. Yes, you do. Why don't you cut out one of these performances we don't want to see and make sure you give out these 3 awards live on TV?
Yeah, let the audience pick which performance to next.
I agree.
Yeah. Here's something to think about. I've
Okay.
been trying my best to eat better and to get in better shape.
You really have. You tried hard.
I'm
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah.
But I will say, of all my body parts that I've been working out, my eyeballs are in the best shape they've ever been.
Your eyeballs.
Yeah, because I roll them at least 300 times a day, especially in the mornings.
Oh,
With you.
Ooh. It's a slam for no reason.
Like this. They're so strong.
I hate to tell you, we got some more ice water in the freezer. About to bring it in. Yeah. All right, 6:22.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
What's been going on?
Americans believe only 41% of the content that they see online is accurate, fact-based, and created by a real human.
What do you think?
I think I think I agree with that. Like, over half is fake.
How do you determine whether you think it's real or not?
Well, I always check the source. Like, I'll see what source it came from. If it came from a reputable source, then I'll believe it.
Yeah.
But if it came from, like, Scary Penguins Antarctica.com.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not going to believe
I've
that.
never been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had myself believing that we were all under, like, World War III a few weeks ago because I was looking at the headlines, the stories. But we're okay. We're okay.
Yeah, I'm with you because whenever we're looking through and a celebrity, say, passes away, we like to be able to put the breaking news up on our Facebook page. Sometimes you have to look and say, okay, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
Because we had one back a few months ago. A celebrity death came up, but actually the person had died like 3 years ago. And some
Who
people
was
said,
it?
I don't remember who it was, but we were
remember
talking. I
that.
thought,
Yeah.
and then I felt bad because thinking, I didn't realize he even died.
He'd already
3 years
been
ago.
dead 3 years.
But it made it sound
prior.
like he had just died like then. So we had to look at the source.
Yeah.
Then find it from a reputable source and figure out that it didn't just happen 3 years ago.
Yeah, it did happen, but 3 years ago.
So be careful when you read something online. There's a chance it may be true, but it may have happened a long time ago. And there's also a 50-50 chance it is not true.
Yeah, 23% of people think that web content is false and purposely misleading. I agree with that. And then experts say that the internet has become a house of mirrors because 78% of Americans no longer can distinguish between real and AI.
Does that matter to you?
Yes.
It does to me, too.
Because I'll see a picture of one of my favorite artists on tour. I'm like, I didn't know they were on tour. I need to check to see if they're not.
No.
They're not. It's fake. It's not even real.
Yeah, and a lot of the stories are Chat GPT.
Yeah, they
type
are.
these up.
They are.
Yeah.
The Mediterranean diet, which both of us are supposed to be on,
Yeah.
it has long been a favorite for those looking to eat healthy. However, there's a new diet that may be a new contender. Dutch researchers found that the Tanzania diet, the Tanzanian Kilimanjaro
Well,
diet,
that's a long name.
actually, yes,
I need one of those T-shirts.
far healthier. It has, oh yeah, I don't know if you'd have enough room.
Yeah.
I'd have to wrap around
Look
the
at what the diet consists of. Some of it I like, about half of it I would not touch.
okra, plantains, beans, and drinks made of fermented banana and grain millet.
What is millet?
Not
Grain
something I'm on.
millet.
Put in my
No.
mouth.
I know people love okra. I'm just not one of them. Plantains is basically like what a
Banana.
extremely hard banana
Yeah.
that's never going to be ripe.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is forever green.
Those have always confused me, but what happened to you, banana?
So what, you like beans?
I like beans, depending on the bean. I'll
Okay.
eat those, and
Oh, depending on-
I'll drink the drinks.
Fermented banana?
Sound like a bad smoothie,
Oh.
doesn't it?
It says that these diets tend to have lower levels of inflammation. That's what my doctor tells me, but okay, Mediterranean is like fish.
A lot of olive oil.
Yeah.
and a lot of rice.
Yeah.
And when I had a heart surgery many years ago, they put me on this Mediterranean diet. I lasted about 2 weeks. I thought, this may help me live longer, but I'm going to live longer and be miserable in eating this stuff.
I lasted until I got out of the hospital, and then I stopped at Jack's on the way home.
Yes. I know French fries aren't on the diet or chips, but they are so good.
I know.
Surely somebody in the Mediterranean eats a French fry every now and then.
Sure, every once in a
You
while.
got to think they're going to have a little cheat day.
I don't know. I had a few bites of ice cream yesterday of Harlow's when we were at home watching TV, and this man gets on the scale, and she was like, "You weigh 621 pounds."
Whoa.
I said, "Harlow, that's how I feel."
Oh, no.
Just from eating 3 bites of ice cream.
Oh, my
You weigh
goodness.
621 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No. All right.
Mediterranean diet's not for me.
Yeah, all right, 6:33.
WQSB, Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Crazy but true. We had to double check the sources because, like with these stories, some of these we get to, you wonder, is that really true?
Yeah.
But you look up 2 or 3 sources and realize this one did happen. A lady in Virginia. She is, quote, the headline says, a Virginia woman left traumatized after finding a snake in her margarita at a Mexican restaurant.
Oh,
And she didn't order it.
that's different than a worm.
It is totally different. And you've got to be thinking, how? Because look, think of the ingredients. Because you've been around restaurants.
Yeah.
What goes into a margarita that you?
Tequila,
Okay.
the basics
Okay.
would, I mean, you can get fancy, but you would do tequila and margarita mix
Gotcha.
and ice, or freeze it and put it in the blender.
Okay, so where would the snake fall in? Like, I could see the worm coming out of the tequila bottle near
Yeah.
the bottom of it. But
Yeah.
where would a snake fit into all this? How would it get into some of these items?
Off the counter.
Okay. The restaurant says it probably came from the air conditioning unit.
Yeah, pop, just straight on down.
Do you think it just fell? It's a tiny snake. It's not a big
I
snake.
don't know. It's like the perfect fall.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's not like an anaconda laying in there around. It's like
Yeah.
a little tiny snake.
Yeah, but it like fits perfectly inside of the glass.
Yeah. The lady says they were at the Mexican restaurant and cantina in Sandston, Virginia. Carletta is her name. She discovered this. It's a baby snake. She said she leaned over to take a sip out of her straw, and that's when the snake jumped and popped her in the head.
Did it,
As
like
in
it
struck
bite her?
her. Well, it tried to, but being a baby, luckily, I mean, even some snakes, the baby ones are more poisonous than the adults, but this one luckily wasn't poisonous. Staff tried to remove the snake, couldn't. How can you not remove it? I guess it got out of the glass. You think?
Probably everybody's freaking out if it just bops somebody on the head. You don't try to get a snake calmly.
No.
Like everyone, hold your horses, hold on.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab this little snake. No, everybody's in mass hysteria.
Sure, like if it's a dog, if Doug is upset, you can kind of settle him down by talking to him. Like,
Yeah.
how would you settle Doug down?
And say, stop it.
Okay, that would
Like
work.
that. Stop.
So saying that to the snake probably didn't help at all.
No, but I would be saying that to the people around it. Stop it.
Yeah. Well, they
Let
had
me get the snake.
a fellow diner had to intervene and take it outside.
Oh, say it ain't so.
So he caught it and took it outside.
Okay.
I guess he put it in his empty margarita glass and carried it outside. I don't know. And the owner says, we've had some problems with, they said that this particular restaurant had some tiles missing, had air conditioning problems. They've been told a few times to, some of their health ratings, clean it up. But yeah, I think that's a major check mark on the old health rating. We got a snake in the ceiling.
Is this still open? Is this?
Apparently so, yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, I guess they charge you extra for the snake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what did the python say to the viper?
What did Python say to the viper?
Yeah.
Oh, no idea.
I've got a crush on you.
Okay. Got another?
Yeah. What did the snake give to his wife?
Oh, no idea.
A good night hiss.
Good night hiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find good snake alcohol jokes.
No, these are good.
Got another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has to do with the library, not a
Library.
bar.
Okay, we're
yeah.
switching totally.
Yeah. What did the snake say to the noisy kids at the library?
Oh, no idea.
Because it doesn't go shh.
Oh. Yeah, I got you. Is that it?
That's all I got.
Yeah, all right, 647.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Busy weekend, and they brought out one of the old Star Wars movies. Some people, it's brand new to them, and to me, it's so much better to see them on the big screen, no matter how big your TV is. There's just something more special about it. How about Star Wars? This movie made, you're telling me, almost $26 million, and it was released many years ago?
Yeah, it did. It's coming in as number 2, but number 1 at the box office was Sinners. Have you seen the
scary movie?
It's scary looking.
They're saying it's unusual, it's different, but it's unique, and $45 million
Yeah,
this
brought in
weekend?
$45 million. It's the second weekend. The number 2, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, brought in $25 million.
Wow.
The Accountant 2 brought in $24 million. The Minecraft movie still holding strong with $22 million. And then Until Dawn, with it being so far on the list, I'm not sure what y'all want to see, but it brought in $8 million.
They're saying there was such a big weekend, and Until Dawn is the one that only cost $10 million to make, and it's already made its money back. That's one we got to go see, because the reviews say it's one of the scariest movies out, well, for sure this year already.
I don't know. You don't think Sinners would be scarier?
It's different if you've seen the trailer. It's more of a vampire type movie. I'm not a big vampire type movie.
No, I'm not either.
Yeah.
Last night, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announced its inductees for the class of 2025. Here they are. Bad Company.
Good choice.
Chubby Checker.
He's not rock and roll.
No, but not at all. Joe Cocker. Good one.
Okay, that'll work.
Cyndi Lauper.
She's not rock and roll. She just wants to have fun, though.
Why is it Outkast?
They are not rock and roll.
No.
I've had this problem with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for years. Why don't you just call it the Music Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I know. Soundgarden. Yes.
Okay, I'll take that one.
White Stripes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper.
No.
No.
Salt or Pepper.
Neither one of them.
Neither one of them is rock.
Neither one.
Yeah.
And then Warren Zevon.
Yeah, Werewolves of London. That's the only song
That was
I know
his
about
one
him.
hit.
That was it.
Okay.
But he's in there.
Okay, well, great. The induction ceremony is scheduled to take place on November 8th. And I feel weird about reporting this story.
Are you going to bid on it?
No.
No.
One of Pee Wee Herman's bikes from the 1985 film Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
I just never was a fan. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you, or should
Not
I be
even a
concerned
little.
if you were?
Yeah.
His bike is going up for auction.
Oh, good.
It's one of the 14 red bikes used in the movie and will be sold during a 2-day auction.
Yeah.
Experts believe that it could bring in over $500,000.
No.
Who would want that?
$500,000
Who would want that?
to have a bicycle to Pee Wee Herman Road.
Yeah.
No.
Imagine just kick back. You're kick back in your in-home theater.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, you got your big screen and your movie style popcorn. You're like, guess what I've got in my bedroom up there?
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman's bicycle.
Yeah, we're about to watch his movie, Pee Wee's Big Adventure 2. So that's when people will hit the door and say, oh, I've got stomach cramps, I got to go.
Yeah. When I don't have company, maybe that's what I should do is put on Pee Wee Herman.
No, you shouldn't. That's when I call security and they come take you away.
That'll be your cue to
And
leave.
and they give you, and they put you in a rubber room because I know something has happened to you
Yeah.
that you're no longer sane.
No.
Yeah, it's 6:57.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
What about woodpeckers? You ever had any woodpecker problems at your house?
Yeah. Like they going off at like 5 a.m. Yeah,
Yes.
I have.
Yeah, like pecking on the house or like a tree nearby
A tree
the house.
nearby, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they'll get on your house.
Oh, I've never seen them on the house.
Oh, they can cause damage.
Never seen
There's
that.
a story about this, and here's the actual sound from this woodpecker.
Is that a zipper?
I'm not sure what it was unzipping.
Okay. Just making sure. Is that a zipper?
Going back to the name, it makes
Okay,
sense.
all right.
Yeah. So this woodpecker was causing problems in a neighborhood, and people didn't have a problem with it. Why wouldn't they have a problem with it? It's in Rockport, Massachusetts. They had 20 vehicles have been damaged by the bird. They think that it was seeing itself in the car mirrors and going on the attack. They're saying the problem was caused by high testosterone in the woodpecker. And it was looking for a fight, even though it was basically seeing its own reflection.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it was it only on the trees? Was there damage on the?
It's on the cars. It's damaged 20
Oh,
cars
my
on the
gosh.
rear view mirrors and even on the paint in different places because it sees its reflection and thinks it's attacking. They say that this is the time of season that they have elevated testosterone due to breeding season for the woodpeckers. But the neighbors don't seem to mind saying, one guy said, quote, it's turned into such a nice thing for the neighborhood because we all get out inspecting our cars and we have a conversation with the other neighbors.
Oh, so it's brought the community together.
I think I'd want to get out and talk about, hey, how about this beautiful weather? Or, hey, how about the Lakers? Or, hey,
No,
how
see,
about
I'd be like, hey, what about these freaking
woodpeckers
on my car?
And it's the same one. It's one of them. He's doing all the
He's
damage.
got too much testosterone. Did somebody just look at him and say that? Like, that's what that is. Too much testosterone.
I guess, how do you know it's got too much testosterone?
Do you think he was carving in his gym personal records? Like,
Probably.
pecked 500 times in 30 seconds. Bam.
So he's like on a dating site, he thinks, and he's
Yeah.
putting all the information for the females?
Yeah. Hey, girl. Y'all like hardwood?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or
Yeah.
oak? Which one?
I can peck, I don't know, 3 trees in 20 minutes.
Wow.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
I don't know in woodpecker language.
maybe.
What would be exciting to another woodpecker?
I don't know. But squirrels are getting restraining orders.
The squirrels?
Yeah.
I can peck on one leg.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Would that be impressive to you? If you're a female woodpecker?
If I was a female woodpecker, maybe. Do you think that he's pecking like pre-workout? Maybe somebody's leaving open their gym vitamins and such open in a window, and he's going and pecking the pre-workout.
Could be getting some energy drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Getting an empty can, or could be.
Yeah, he just went to town. I'd be so. So what do? You call the police and you're like, "Hey, this is Holly from 431 Drive. There's like 9 of us out here. We've all got woodpecker damage. And they would say, "How do you know?"
Because we've seen it in action. We've seen it out there pecking.
We've seen it doing the pecking.
Yeah.
We have seen that. We heard the zipper. It pecked. It pecked.
This is here is the sound of the woodpecker again.
See?
I'm not sure where the zipper came in at, but
I'm
but
not
anyway,
either. Well, I can't
Let's call
imagine.
Diane Pledger and say, Diane, got a little damage to my car. It's a woodpecker.
Maybe he's trying to get like a CrossFit class together with the other woodpeckers. And if he shows off and flexes in front of the other woodpeckers, they'll be like, "Hey, I want some of that."
It'd be a tough class. 5 minutes of hard pecking, then 10 minutes of this, cool down period.
Yeah. I bet he goes up to a hummingbird. He's like, "You hover.
Yeah, I peck.
I peck."
you get in your mouth, I will peck your brain out.
Yeah, I'll pick your brain out.
Yeah, it's 7:41.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
50 minute now. I'm not sure if insurance covers that either.
I'm not sure she'd care.
She may invite it. Come on in, Woodpecker. Or come on in, Will Brumbelow, they would say.
Yeah.
Come on in, Will.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
You ever been attacked by a woodpecker?
I have not been attacked by the woodpecker.
But your vehicle has?
My vehicle has. I had an Altima that had been attacked before, and it's aggravating.
It is.
Yeah.
And like I said, just in the morning woodpecker is just aggravating.
Just
You know, those
very
things are
active.
tough. The toughest little peckers
Yeah.
in the world.
What? Yeah, we know.
I mean, they're in there against glass.
Just
or is
pecking
it-
around. Yeah. This is one female over here in the corner.
I'm just telling you. What do you call the tip of his head? What is the official word?
I would
His
say
beak.
His
His
beak.
beak. Barry? My gosh. Let's play the knowledge nugget thing.
Hold on,
Play it.
Spring Will back in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, there's Will.
Oh wow. Hey Will.
Good
Will's
morning.
back in.
Nobody mentioned morning woodpeckers
No.
or anything about peckers again. Yeah, I've got some.
Get some knowledge nuggets?
I do if you'll play my music.
I'm trying to, but I can't get the woodpecker out of here.
Oh my
Hold on here.
gosh.
So
Why
woody.
does he unzip? What unzip?
I don't know what he was doing. Hate to even ask. Hold on, Will's almost through.
Oh,
Now we're ready. Knowledge nuggets, what are we going to learn today?
Okay. Never to talk about woodpeckers with a bunch of men. The average person first picks a favorite candy around the age of 11, and it stays stuck with them ever since.
I agree with that. Because I learned to like Butterfingers from trick-or-treating days years ago, and I've
Yeah.
always liked Butterfingers.
Yeah.
It's been my favorite candy ever since.
Huh. Harlow's obsessed with Snickers, so I wonder if she'll always love Snickers.
Could be.
She's
What
10.
about you as a little girl?
That's what I was trying to think of. I guess Reese Cups, yeah.
Okay.
Daddy would buy them and put them in the refrigerator
Oh, yeah.
or freezer, and
Yeah.
we'd eat them like that. They were so good.
What about you, Will?
Milky Way was the one for me.
Yeah.
Did you develop the taste when you were just a kid?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
think it was
it
from
was.
trick-or-treating or just...
That was mainly it,
Yeah.
trick-or-treating. And
Gotcha.
I was weird because I never did the caramel apples or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was just strictly
Gotcha.
Milky Way.
I understand the risk that I'm taking by saying this comment.
Okay.
I fully understand it, but I expect self-restraint.
For me?
I like
Taking a
Milky
lot.
Ways, but they're missing, like they need a nut, like a peanut or an almond.
I like a
Yes,
crunch.
I like a crunch.
A Butterfinger has a crunch. There's
I
no
like the
nuts
crunch.
in there, but there's
I
a
like
crunch.
Milky Way, but I need something crunchy in
I'm
there.
with you. So Snickers has it.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite.
You don't like the nuts?
I
No?
like the peanut M&Ms. I can't do Snickers. I can't do. So I'd much rather have a Milky Way or a Three Musketeer than.
Gotcha. What about like Payday? They have a lot of peanuts.
They couldn't do that.
Could you?
I like paydays because
Really?
when I was a kid, me and my dad used to go golfing, and that was his thing. He would get
Payday.
a Coke.
That's my
and a
dad's thing, yeah.
Coke and a payday.
Yeah.
And he'd go get golfing.
Paydays
Daddy
are
loved, Daddy
really?
loved Paydays.
So all of us, it's their dad's candy of choice.
Yep.
Yeah, mine too. When asked what superstition do you believe in, 19% of people say they believe that bad things happen 3 times in a row, like three
Or in threes.
sequence of
like
three.
when you say somebody famous dies.
Yeah,
We've
then
always had the same that there's probably going to be, it happens in
2
threes.
more. Yeah, it happens in 3.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I feel like my 3 for the last year has been multiplied into hundreds.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have mine's not just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Mine goes bam, 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 bam. Here's your little break. Bam, bam, bam. What about y'all?
In threes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so? You're part of the 19%.
Mine's not just threes. It's like a year long. It's like
That's
every
what I'm saying.
day.
Maybe it's this 3-year thing.
Could be.
Maybe it's a whole 3 years of
Well,
bad.
I'm due for a break.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
What about you, Will?
I would say that there's probably a few more that are out there. I guess I would associate it with like old wives' tales.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what
Yeah.
the superstition with old wives' tales. If
Yeah.
you don't do this, this happens, or if you don't do
It's
that,
true.
that happens.
But it's weird though because people I guess it's the red car theory. Are you familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess, like they say, if you start thinking about buying a red car, all you'll see on the road is red cars. Okay, I think that the celebrity deaths, which I mean, I guess that they're all shockers, but they kind of do come in threes.
If you think back, they really do.
They kind of do.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
By July 4th, 60% of Americans will have bought this one item. What do you think it is?
I didn't know until you showed me the paper. I had no idea, but I don't know the last time I bought it.
Will, what do you think it would be? 68% by the 4th of July.
Cooler.
It's bug spray.
Bug spray, gotcha.
You know what? I've never used bug spray.
And really, we should, because we were talking one day about how mosquitoes seem to attract. I've always heard there's people with blue or green eyes. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like maybe that's another old.
I think it
tale.
is because I don't get bit by mosquitoes.
Yeah,
often.
I don't know why it would matter
Mine
about
are
your
blue.
eyes because they're not sucking blood out of your eyeball.
Are mine blue or green?
One of them's extremely red.
Yeah.
One of them's black.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that was a rough weekend.
No, they're. I look green today.
Green today. Okay. Usually they're blue, but I don't find myself ever getting bit by, except by those. Somebody told me that they were chiggers, and I don't know what they are, but those little red bugs that bite you.
It's bed bugs.
No, I don't have bed bugs. I don't have bed bugs, Barry.
Okay.
I've had bed bugs before.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Chiggers
That'd be
are bad.
awful.
Chiggers
But
are
yeah,
bad.
yeah, the little red bugs that crawl up on your skin and they get you.
I've never heard them do that.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
Just like that.
Those are like a little clover beetle type thing.
Yeah,
Clover beetle.
They
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah. It's woodpeckers. Whatever.
Somebody told me
Yeah,
it was
red-headed woodpecker.
Woodpecker.
A small
mini-
red-headed
a mini.
It's a baby one.
Yeah. Imagine a gold chain on that one. It'd have to be made like
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
He's a
Yeah.
woodpecker.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Will. 7:56.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holly.